Do I need accounting software? Here at Cunningham's Accountants, we get asked this question a lot. Each client has different needs, so the answer is not the same for everyone. Stay with me to see if accounting software is what you need for your business. At the time of recording this video, there is technically no legal requirement to keep your records on accounting software. However, in the UK, you're required to keep your records digitally due to the rules surrounding making tax digital. For all other businesses that have turnover under the VAT threshold, the making tax digital rules do not apply, but going forward, software may be crucial, as this may be introduced for these businesses from April 2026 onwards, unless they get delayed again. My advice is try and get ahead of the game and future-proof your business, especially as time and technology evolves. Why not evolve with it? No one likes change, but sometimes you have to take that leap of faith and go for a piece of software that will assist you in running your business more efficiently. Most softwares are now cloud-based, and most of the brands you may have heard of are Xero, QuickBooks, Sage, etc. By having these cloud-based systems means that you can pretty much access the software from anywhere, from any device, as long as you have internet connection, which makes it so easy to maintain the records. There are desktop versions of softwares out there. The most well-known one is Sage. And I do like using this software for large businesses, but for smaller businesses, I would say that these softwares are pricing themselves out of the market compared to the cloud-based systems available. Also, these do not tend to be accessible everywhere like your cloud-based systems. Now, if you use the software correctly, it can save a lot of time and automates a large part of your record keeping. Yes, I know there is a cost of subscription, which you can monitor, but can you really put a value on your own time and energy? Surely this is far more valuable than the cost you'll be paying out for. Invoice and billing. When do you carry out the invoicing for your customers? Is this at the end of the day, once you're home and you can write out in an invoice book, or at a certain time in the week, or even the weekends? Does this eat into your own personal time by sitting completing paperwork once your working day is complete? By being able to access the software anywhere enables you to generate invoices for customers either when a job has been finished or when you're on the go, which should save you time. Even if you do still generate these after a working day, then this should speed up the process for you, as you can send the invoices electronically and also cut down on your stationery costs of having to print the invoice and then send it in the post. You can also set up recurring invoices, which makes invoicing easy. You can schedule these invoices to go out automatically. By doing this may aid your business cash flow, as it doesn't delay invoices being sent to customers. It also allows you to automate payment reminders. These reminders can be set up based on invoice due dates or expected payment dates. You could get your customers paid by online means such as Stripe or PayPal. These can be built into your invoices too, which helps your cash flow by receiving the funds quicker. Now, it may be that you're not generating invoices for your business and all your income comes through a EPS till system or card machines, such as SumUp or Zettle. This can also be entered through the software and kept track of too. Expense tracking. Now, how many of you have gone to a shop, been passed a receipt and then chucked in the glove box or on the seat next to you in your vehicle, and then when you go to find it, you cannot remember where it is? Or the ink has faded in the sun, you cannot read it. Or you've dug around at the bottom of your bag because you know you placed a receipt in there for later, but then you turn into Mary Poppins where you can reach in and find anything and everything in your bag apart from that receipt. Or you've received an email with a receipt and then you accidentally delete the email. With a lot of these softwares, you are able to either upload your receipts direct into the software or use add-on apps such as Auto Entry, where you can take a quick picture of it within the app and this uploads it to the software, recording the supplier, the date of the receipt, categorising the expense to the correct expense category, and also recording the amount of the expense and the VAT element if required. You can also upload the email receipt attachments as well and save direct into the software. After this is completed, you can forget about having to try find the receipt again or worry you've deleted the attachment, or you can no longer read the receipt as it takes away the burden of needing to keep the paper copy. Overall, this should save you taxes, as all expenses will then be recorded and claimed for within your accounting records, and no expense will be missed as you cannot trace that receipt. Bank reconciliations. What is a bank reconciliation? This is the process of ensuring that the information recorded in your bank account matches that to your business accounting records. Accounting software allows you to streamline your record keeping, as you can set up the bank to talk to the software via bank feeds, and this then updates the software on a daily basis with all transactions taking place. There is no longer a need to wait for the paper statement and go through line by line manually writing this out in your records. You can set up specific rules for the transaction being fed through from the bank, as around 80 to 90% of the transactions in a business are repeated. This enables time saving, less error making, and also more automation with complete up-to-date information. This enables you to keep a clearer picture of your business by keeping far more up-to-date transactions on a daily basis. Now, reporting. How many of you know your business profit levels throughout the year or month-by-month profit breakdowns? You can get very good financial reports from the software such as profit and loss and cash flow reports. This will aid you to have an idea of profit you have made and potentially also an idea of how much taxes you have to pay from the results so far throughout the year. This can be carried out monthly and quarterly in order to plan your cash flow better and not have such a shock when the liability is calculated at the end of the year. There are standard reports, but you can also customise reports and tailor them for information you want to generate and see, as not all standard reports are the ones you will want to use regularly. You can also really drill into various expenses and can look at cost cutting some where necessary. No user limit and collaborations. Most softwares have no user limits, which is ideal if, for instance, you complete one part of the record keeping and another team member completes another. Therefore, you can be logged in at the same time, wherever you are, in order for it to be accessible for everyone. In all softwares, your accountant can have logins to your software where they can have access whilst you do as well. This is beneficial to you as they can provide assistance with your record keeping when you become stuck with anything. This also allows the option that if you are happy to complete parts of the bookkeeping, but would prefer your accountant, for instance, to just check the entries and say submit a VAT return for you rather than you having that burden, the load can be shared that way. As your accountant can access your software and provide you with up-to-date financial information and reports, they can be proactive with advice throughout the year rather than reporting on historic data to you. Most softwares will also have many different features and benefits not covered in this video, as there are far too many to highlight. But I have chosen the points I feel will be most beneficial to you in order to carry out your record keeping. As stated previously, we do not operate a one-solution-fits-all scenario here, as people and businesses vary, and one particular choice may not be compatible for everyone else. But overall, I find if anything saves you time, makes you more efficient, you understand your business better and aids you to grow, then that must be a win-win situation. As I always say, you cannot put a value on your time and level of work-life balance. Now, I hope you've enjoyed the video and you're finding the decision easier to make as to if accounting software will work for you. Please comment and let us know if you have made the switch to using accounting software, which product you are using, and how it is working for you so far. We'd also really appreciate if you could click the like button below, and if you want to see more of our videos, please do hit the subscribe button and the bell icon to be notified whenever we release a new video. It really helps us to know that you like what we're doing and tell YouTube that other people could also benefit from this video. Thanks for watching. I hope it has been useful for you, and remember, sometimes just one thing is all it takes. See you soon.